The month of May 2024 has ended, and I have some interesting and unique mods to show to you. So without further delay, let's jump into it. The first mod in this list is 10mm Pistol and Friends. This mod redesigns the 10mm pistol model and makes it a bit more bulky and darker. This mod also adds other 10mm pistols from other Fallout games. So you have the autoloader from Fallout 1 and 2, and also its unique variant alongside the Fallout 4 10mm pistol. All of these models look excellent, and the animations are top-notch too. This is highly recommended for any weapon mod fan out there. Legion Arena Expanded. The Fort Arena Overhauled is a mod that expands upon the vanilla arena fights in several ways. There are a lot of new opponents to fight with, along with mini-bosses. There's also an audience now that grows gradually as you beat harder opponents. Caesar himself even watches some high-stakes fights. You can also just watch a fight instead of participating in it. And lastly, you can now participate in fights as a female courier. There are some other improvements too, but these are the main ones. The best thing about this mod is that it doesn't feel like a mod. You can just turn it on and we'll forget if it's even on. NCR Salute and Legion Salute make the NCR soldiers or legionaries salute you if you have a high enough reputation with them. These are just simple, immersive mods that make the world feel more lively. Grounded Ranger Station. Charlie turns it into an actual NCR outpost with tents, watchtowers, and more. Before it felt like the NCR just took over an abandoned trailer park and called it a day, but now it actually looks like a military camp. I personally find it much more pleasant in the eyes and will use it permanently from now on. UMAT's Rideable Creatures lets you ride a variety of new creatures, and it works surprisingly well. You can buy them from Chet in Goodsprings. They are a bit bigger than their normal counterparts, as they have to carry you. Now the ground creatures are fine, they feel like horses from Oblivion. But the real deal is the Cazador. This thing can fly and is really fast at that. You can go from Goodsprings to the Strip in a minute or two. This makes them really helpful in the early game when you haven't discovered most of the locations. I had a lot of fun with this mod and hope that you will too. Kilkenny Estate is a new player home situated upon the ridge near Mojave Drive-In. It is a luxurious house with a pool and trees outside. The house itself has a very interesting design and shape. The interior is just as luxurious with a living room, a storeroom, a bathroom, and a bedroom. There's also an elevator which took me to a small cave under the house. It's kind of a mini dungeon. After some exploring, you can find a small hideout connecting to the railway system. This works as a second player home if the luxurious home isn't for you. Bloodbath is a mod that changes the in-game blood textures to look much darker and more realistic. It might not seem like too much from my footage, but these textures look really good with reflections, as you can see here. So, those of you who use ENBs will have great looking blood. But no matter what, I still recommend this mod as it's lightweight and is a definitive improvement over the vanilla blood. Blood Trails mod adds trails of blood when an enemy has lower than 50% health. Now I gotta be honest, this looks pretty goofy. With that much blood loss, the enemy will be dead in a matter of seconds. Maybe having smaller patches of blood will be more realistic. Simply overhauled dialogue makes generic NPCs talk to each other often. These are mostly generic dialogue that they use when you talk to them. But from a distance, these conversations look pretty good. However, it can be pretty goofy sometimes.
That's the guy who killed Caesar.
I hope someone opens the Lucky 38.
That's the guy who killed Caesar.
That's the guy who killed Caesar.
Directional Sneak Indicator adds detection triangles into the game. When not detected, it's in the default HUD color and gets progressively reddish depending upon if you are detected or if are in combat or not. This mod is definitely very useful when you have enemies in different directions. So if you are a stealth player, then maybe give it a try. Strip Cinematic Lighting Overhaul tries to make the strip lighting more like the intro cinematic. The light sources are much more brighter now, and the street lamps light almost the whole strip. However, as we can see, the cutscene lights have much more muted color instead of this mod, where the lights are saturated. So if somehow the mod author can make the lights a bit more muted, then I guess it will be even more accurate to the intro. Challenges tracker and rewards hints make challenges trackable, just like normal quests. After that, they appear on your screen and will get updated once you progress through a challenge. This is a very simple mod, but an absolute godsend for completionists. Grass Remesh is also a simple mod. It makes the grass in the game 3D, along with adding new high-resolution textures. The grass now looks much more natural and doesn't stick out so much like in vanilla. From dried grass and weeds to green grass, everything looks perfect. Super Lively New Vegas is a merge of Z-Bumper's Freeside and Strip mods that improve upon the vanilla game in many aspects. These improvements include more NPCs in interiors, new animations, restoration of cut content, adding new content, and much more. Some examples of changes include the Atomic Wrangler escorts, new dialogue options to shut up the Mick and Ralph Cryer, more consistent Top's 13th floor, and more. This mod is very lore-friendly and improves upon the game in meaningful ways. I highly recommend it. Mental Stability System. New Vegas Insanity mod adds a sanity system into the game. Throughout various in-game events, your courier's sanity can go down. I don't know which ones though, as I use the Always Insane option. Anyway, there are many levels of insanity and you start hearing more and more voices with each rank.
So, this is the eyesore they call the Strip.
Yes.
Let's burn it down.
I've downloaded.
That
Let your
motherfucker will
eyes
pay
take
for
in the
this.
luxurious expanse of the
currency will
open
accept.
desert under clear,
is blood.
starlit skies.
To improve your sanity, you need to consume these new drugs called antipsychotics. This is a really good mod, and I hope in the future he adds some physical effects, such as unstable aim or low charisma when being insane. I don't know, I am just saying whatever comes into my mind, but some interesting effects will be a nice addition. And now for the big one.
The big one. The big one! What is the big one?
New Vegas Animation Overhaul. Guns is a project that aims to reanimate every single weapon in the game. These animations are very well made and are also bug-free. Although this mod isn't completely finished, it's still 90% done. These are weapons that have already been covered, and these are the weapons that are not. This mod also has support for TTW, and many weapon mods have already started using this mod as their base. Going forward, this will be the definitive weapon animation mod, and hopefully, we see many new weapon mods taking advantage of these animations. And with that, I end this video. I hope we see some great mods in June too. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.